Namaskar Bandura, hello friends and welcome back or welcome to my channel, Elena today. So today is Christmas, so Merry Christmas everyone. I'm so excited that it falls on a Saturday this year because now my husband can enjoy it to the fullest and we can have a really good time with a group of friends that are coming over this evening. So everyone's gonna be arriving around 6 p.m. tonight and I still have so much to get done. And so today is the main day where we're gonna be cooking all the savory items, so the chicken and all the good delicious sides. So I actually need to run to the store real quickly this morning to get a couple of items that I forgot to get yesterday, and then as soon as I get back we're going to go ahead and get started. Alright, back home guys, I actually had to go to a couple places to find the chicken with skin. They were out in a lot of places for some reason, so I was able to find it, but it took me a while. Back home, we're gonna quickly make some spam and eggs because that's gonna be so good. And then we are gonna start, I got Katie here working on the buns. So we are making homemade bread. So she says she's super good at it. She makes it all the time. So I'm excited for everyone to try some fresh, soft, buttery, delicious bread tonight. Or rolls, I guess too, you could say. So she's gonna start working on that. I'm gonna quickly get breakfast together so we can eat and then start making everything else today. So if you guys never heard of Spam or know what Spam is, this is what it looks like. Very traditional, and it is just so delicious, guys. I mean, it's basically pork, ham. That's what Spam, you know, stands for, but I don't know. You either love it or you hate it. Some people love it, some people hate it, but I'm one of those lovers. So we're gonna have Dip try it for the first time for breakfast this morning. Wow, guys, this is smelling so good. So I just have some butter on the bottom, some caramelized butter. And now we're just cooking it, and then we'll cook the eggs in the delicious butter when we're done cooking the Spam. All right, guys, breakfast is complete. We got our scrambled white eggs here with some cooked Spam, and then I also have a little bit, it's cooked, it's just not, we didn't fry it. But I want Dip to try both. So let's go see. All right, Dip. Hi. All right.
All right.
So we already know what you know how eggs taste, but the Spam. So do you want? Should he try the cooked first or uncooked first?
The first time I ever tried it was cooked.
Okay, so
you're usually supposed to take a bite of it.
it's okay if you don't like it either.
It's okay.
Sometimes people do, sometimes people don't.
It takes time to kind of.
Pretty good. It reminds me of like reminds me of something very specific. You can get here. These tastes like, you know, we do fish, like we just fry fish.
Like the crispy out skin.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
It tastes exactly like that.
Okay.
Like just normal. In Bengali we just say like normal mach bhaja.
Oh.
So like the skin on the petir mach.
Okay.
You will understand.
Oh, okay.
Tastes like that. It's pretty good.
Now try the uncooked one though and see how different it is. I like uncooked better, but
no. It's just the same thing, just more salty.
oh, it does taste more salty not cooked? Gotcha. We did add butter with the cooked one, so. All right, awesome. Great, great. Okay, finished breakfast. It was amazing and delicious. I'm so glad that Dip liked it. But now, Katie has been working on making the bread or the dough for the rolls. So what have you done so far? You just measured out some flour?
Flour and sugar.
Flour and sugar.
And then we have salted butter. It asks for salt, but because we're using salted butter, I don't put salt in here.
Right.
So I just omit it.
Okay.
This is milk.
Then we're gonna need milk.
And I warmed it up and I added a little more sugar and I dumped the yeast in here. So it was a little chunky when I put it in here, which is fine. Just how it ended up mixing. I did not heat this up very much because you will kill the yeast.
If it's too hot, then it won't work.
I wasn't sure if I had made it too hot or not because it wasn't doing anything, but this is what I used.
And this is what she used. She brought it back from the U.S.
Red Star.
Yes.
This is one of our normal ones.
Yes.
But it's starting to, I can smell it.
Yeah, I smell it too, actually.
Yep, and it's starting to bubble. See how it's foaming? It's eating all the sugar. So it's live. Okay. It's working, and when it starts to bubble and foam like that, just a little bit, it's ready.
Then it's ready to go.
And then so I put So dry stays with dry, wet stays with wet. So I add this to this, put the butter in, mix, done.
So yeah, so you're just gonna now add that to the flour, just the butter, and that's it, right? All right, perfect. And guys, I will put the recipe down in the description box below. So I know we're not doing super detailed, but guys, we have too much to do today to do that. So, but yes, she's gonna finish this, because dough takes a while. It has to rise a couple of times, so it's gonna take a few hours today. So that's why we're doing it first. And so while she's doing this, I'm gonna go ahead and finish the deviled eggs, warm up the corn. I'm not gonna record that, guys, because that is in my Thanksgiving vlog, so you can go check that out there if you want to. But I will put the recipe down in the description box below.
All right, I'm making the green bean casserole, but we're doing it American style.
Yes, very different than the one I made for Thanksgiving, so this is completely different.
So I'm using, I brought Campbell's cream of mushroom soup from the US.
Amazing.
Along with the crispy French's fried onions. Yeah, these are like huge. So you just mix the soup with some milk and some soy sauce. And then we got fresh green beans that we're gonna cut and boil just to soften them a little bit, and then mix it all together and bake it.
And typically in the US, the green beans are also canned, so they're already pre-cooked.
So it's this is going to be a little different than what I'm used to, but it should turn out the same.
Pretty similar, right?
Exactly. And then towards the end you add the onions on top, and then that's it. I'm going to mix a little bit in with the casserole to give it some more flavor, but then the browned onions on top is like the best part.
Exactly. Now you are able to make this homemade if you want. It just takes a lot longer to make the cream of soup and the onions and the green beans all together. So what's great in the US is we have a lot of foods that are very convenient and easy to make. We have a lot of pre-cooked stuff that we can throw together, and that's why cooking in the US is so much faster and quicker. And it's still just as delicious, honestly. It really is. But, so she's gonna finish this, and then I'll show you guys. Oh, you baking it too in the oven when you put it all together? Okay, so once she puts everything together, we'll bake it in the oven, and that's it. We'll be done.
That's it.
So yeah, we'll show you in the end product when we're finished. All right, guys, the deviled eggs are complete. So good, so delicious. The green beans are cooking right now. We're just boiling them. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put the corn together. Again, really quick. All it is just gonna be butter, salt, and the corn. I mean, super simple. All right, guys, so now I'm gonna start making the chicken meatball. So I'm gonna be making barbecue meatballs. So I just found this barbecue hickory sauce at the store. So I'm gonna be using this. And then I ended up getting some chicken keema, so I have 2. And then I'm gonna mix this together in a bowl, and I have a whole bunch of other ingredients to put into it. I'm not really measuring these ingredients out because, you know, just kind of putting something together. That's what makes it fun. I'll still add the recipe down below that I'm kind of following, but I'm just kind of adding some of my own stuff too, because I don't quite have all of the ingredients that they listed in the recipe. And that's okay. You don't have to sometimes. You just make it up as you go if you need to. As long as it tastes good, right? Right?
Yep. So there's, when you make it a lot, eventually you can
exactly. Just gonna add some panko crumbs to the meat. I'm gonna add a little bit of parsley. Okay, I'm gonna add some salt. We're gonna need some ginger and garlic, so I'm just gonna mash those up real quickly. So now I'm just gonna add an egg. And then I'm just gonna mix all that together, and then I'm gonna make little balls. But because we only have one micro oven, we're gonna cook the green bean casserole first. It takes about an hour to cook that. And then I'm gonna bake mine. So it only takes about 25 to 30 minutes to bake mine, but I'll put everything together. And then when hers is done, we'll put mine in, and then those two will be complete. All right, guys, so the green bean casserole is all set to be put in the oven. And then we also have the chicken meatballs. And so we're gonna cook these, and what's the next thing we're gonna work on?
I've got dough and we got potatoes.
All right, and then next we're gonna be working on potatoes and kneading the dough, right, for the second rise?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, guys, so now basically one of the last things we're doing, we have the potatoes boiling on the stovetop, super simple. Just throw that together, and then we are going to marinate the next turkey. We're gonna marinate the next chicken. And so right now, Katie is getting the marinade together, and then we have Dip over there. We're cutting up some veggies that we're gonna put in our tandoori chicken. So we are all in the kitchen working well together. I'll just rinse this chicken in real fast. All right, so how are we making the marinade for our chicken?
So we're trying to make gravy out of this. And so there's keeping the skin on is gonna allow more fat to come out of it.
Okay.
To make this gravy.
Okay.
But I'm also adding butter. But we're gonna put this butter on the inside of the chicken and under the skin.
Okay.
And then any leftover just put on top.
Okay.
And then we might base with some chicken bouillon as well.
Ooh, okay.
So the spices are thyme.
We're using thyme. I'll show them close. Thyme, which is, she brought back from the U.S. Some of these we did kind of see in the, did you see these in the store?
Like maybe
couple.
the rosemary and
Yeah.
thyme, but not the sage. I looked. Where's this one?
We have some rosemary.
Seed or seedless?
You can keep the seeds in there.
Yes. And then sage.
The sage, you only need like a dash.
Yeah, and a
It's
very,
very
little.
strong. Very strong. And then just some pepper, and that's it. And then
Salt
we'll
at
put
all?
salt. We'll put salt
Okay.
on the top. We'll put salt.
Okay. And then we put pepper and then just salt on the top, like she said. Very simple, but very delicious. I think very.
Meat is what it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
In America, we like to taste our meat, so we don't put so much spices on the outside like we do with tandoori chicken. Tandoori, when I marinated my tandoori chicken, it had turmeric, it had red chili, it had, let's see, yogurt and all type of spices, garam masala. So you name it, we put it. And then even chicken masala was in it. So it's, has a lot of flavor, which is delicious. But sometimes it's nice just to taste the chicken too, I think. We like to taste our meat in America, so it's good. But, all right, so then we're just gonna go ahead and marinate this because we wanna let it sit for a little bit and then we'll cook it. Okay, we have the bread rising. Look how big that got, guys. That's what it's supposed to look like. Perfect. And then, wow, it smells good in here. Our meatballs are almost done. All right,
Those are
let me see.
perfect, actually.
Oh, wow. Look at that sizzling deliciousness. Yes.
All right, Dip. You better not be in the way.
All right.
There is a hot pan coming in here.
Hot pan.
Okay, don't back up, okay?
Don't back up. Yeah. There we go. Yum, yum. Look at that, guys. Oh, yes. And then we have our chicken that's marinated. So now we're going to be throwing this in there, right?
This turn.
Yes. Do you also need it at 200? It's high. Do you need to add a different
Usually I cook at
343, like
350-ish.
which would be 180 degrees. So then we will do hot blast and then 180 as we just start.
And then just start.
Yep. It starts to preheat, but it'll probably be quick because it's at a higher, right, and it's...
And then
Okay.
I'll just watch it. I don't ever go by the time that it says.
Oh,
'cause
really? Okay.
I wait until, so it's gonna brown on the outside first.
Okay.
It kind of cooks like this.
Outside in? Okay.
Yeah, so when it's bubbling in the middle,
Then we know it's
done.
perfect. All right, great. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and add all of these meatballs into another pan. So they are perfectly cooked. And then I'm just gonna add the whole bottle of barbecue sauce. So, and it already has great flavor. Now you can make your own barbecue sauce if you absolutely want to. It shouldn't be too complicated, but this just helps saves us a little bit of time. Oh yeah, guys, that smells so good. So yeah, we're just gonna add the whole thing. We really like our saucy. And then I'm just gonna heat this up for a few minutes and then they are done. Appetizers will be complete. I think for appetizers, it's gonna be the deviled eggs, the meatballs. If they want the gingerbread cookies first, they can as well. And yeah, and that's it. Okay, so now what are we doing?
we are making the rolls. So this is going to be split in half. So this has been sitting for a little over an hour.
Okay.
So when I rolled it all out, I had to add more flour than what the recipe wanted.
Okay.
But the consistency needs to be workable so it's not super sticky.
Okay.
Okay? Because it needs an egg and it needs butter and it gets really wet.
Right.
And I don't have a KitchenAid or mixer, so I have to do it by hand, and it takes a lot longer than what the recipe she'll post has asked you to do.
Right.
Yeah, so then after it's all mixed, I coated it with a little oil and on both sides, put it in this bowl and put a towel over it and just kept it wherever it was warm.
Right.
And it doubles in size.
It does, yeah. That's what you know. That's when you know the yeast is working, is when it doubles.
Yep. So we're gonna do a second rise. It is gonna take another hour.
Yep.
But I'm going to cut this in half, make the roll balls, and some of them are going to go on here, and then I'm going to keep the other ones. I'm going to put on a plate, so we can just kind of slide them onto the tray.
Perfect.
But they'll rise on the plate and on the tray before we bake them, and they'll rise in there as well.
Perfect. So let's see. Let's watch you do it.
You have to punch it down.
Okay.
You're going to be like, oh no, I'm ruining my rise. You're not.
Yeah. Oh wow, that looks nice.
Yep.
Yeah. The only time I made bread is if any people who've been a subscriber know I made bread for the first time a week ago, but it was just regular bread. I've never made rolls, and this yeast seems to be a little bit better, the one you brought me, because your bread looks so soft and definitely rised a lot better than mine did.
Yes, this is about half.
Okay.
Because I don't know how much this
is gonna hold.
I might be able to do the whole thing.
That'd be awesome.
So I just kind of eyeball it and make them roughly about the same size, but I'm going to roll them into little balls.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm being very light with it. You don't want to knead it and knead it and knead it, especially. So I just kind of fold it in on itself.
Oh, okay. I've seen techniques like that. Yeah.
Where it's kind of like how you did your bread almost.
Okay.
You rolled yours. I did watch that video. I was like, how did she do hers? And you just kind of place them there, and these will poof again.
Is that really big, or is that normal size?
Oh, I love rolls.
I know.
So
but we have to make at least 12 or 13 of them. Yes. Will we make that many at least?
I'm gonna try.
Well, I mean, worst case, if they puff up big, we can cut them in half for people.
Yeah.
So.
Or we'll just eat them.
Or we'll eat them all before everyone comes. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. No rolls.
I like to eat.
Yeah. Well, we'll share with you too. You're here with us, Dip. So.
Yep.
We're talking about if everyone else shows up late. Oh, too bad. No.
I was here.
Yes. I'm so excited, guys. So yum. So I'm gonna let her finish that, and then we're gonna cover it again and let it rise for another hour at least, and we'll
around there. Yep. So by the time the green bean casserole is done.
Right. Exactly. And then here is our barbecue chicken meatballs. We're just cooking them in the barbecue just for a few minutes, and then they will be complete. Yum. But we are almost done. We're just letting things cook, so we're just kind of sitting around. I think we just have our 2 chickens to cook and the potatoes to cook, and that's basically it, right? Yeah. And bread, they're done. So the bread will take, what, 10-15 minutes? Yeah, it doesn't take long.
Again on
we're letting it rise. So we're just kind of sitting around waiting, and Katie had gotten me this delicious martini prosecco, and it's tradition kind of in American Christmas to have a little bit of champagne together. So we're just gonna open this. I'm gonna have her open it because I think it's a corkscrew. So you do the honors.
Okay.
And I don't have, unfortunately, wine glasses, so she had bought me these beautiful mugs from the U.S., and so we're just gonna use this as our little cup of choice. Thank you. I was going to say drink of choice, but cup of choice. I swear I haven't been drinking, okay?
Not yet.
It's been a long day, but fun day. I've been having such a good time. And it's been it hasn't been taking as long as I thought, because I have a lovely helper here with me. Like I keep saying, I'm just very grateful.
All right, now record me opening this thing?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see if I stir this up real good.
Is this where it like pops too? Oh man. I'll get the cups ready. No, you're even kind of nervous.
Because I usually have the guy.
Okay, well, I mean, we can always point it out that way, but I also don't want to hit someone.
Well, I have it under a towel.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Done.
Oh.
Oh, it's already.
See the...
She just about drank right out of it.
Yeah, no. Oh, that would have been funny. Yeah!
Party time.
So pretty.
For you.
I remember doing
So half for you and half for me.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've had champagne, so.
And this one's pretty sweet because it's Prosecco.
Yes. She found me a sweet wine. It's hard for me to find sweet wines here in India. Oh, let's cheers. Cheers.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Come closer. All right, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is delicious. Oh, bubbly.
Yeah.
Really good. Yay. Well,
she's
Merry
gonna be laughing
Christmas.
while she's making the
Yeah,
potatoes
when
then.
everyone comes, yeah, no. Merry Christmas, guys. I hope you guys also have had a wonderful Merry Christmas. So I'm just glad that we're able to share our fun day with you guys too.
Yep.
All right, guys, the green bean casserole is done. Just came out of the oven and it smells and looks amazing. Oh my word.
We're just gonna eat these before dinner.
Look. Whoop. Be careful the top
I'm
fat.
fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
I scared myself.
Wow, God. Oh my gosh, those look amazing. I haven't had rolls in forever. And then we're just gonna put some butter on top before we serve, right? Or no, you don't
Just
do.
eat them. There's
just
butter
eat
in
'em.
it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
Give me one of these right now.
Oh my gosh, yeah, let's try them. All right, guys, so we are gonna try one of these delicious
we're
rolls.
impatient.
Yes, we are. Now, we're the cooks, so we get to try all of our foods first, so.
Now we have to put this on a rack because see, it's starting to sweat on the bottom.
Ooh, okay, so I have a rack. We'll put that on a rack. We don't want it to sweat. Okay.
Here you go.
Wow, look how soft. Oh. So good. And then if you eat this with all the mashed potatoes, Yum, yum, yum. Perfect. It turned out perfect. You did a great job.
Thank you.
I'll have to try it myself sometime. Hopefully I don't fail. But
Oh,
you
you
gave me a lot of that yeast, so I shouldn't have a problem.
Nope.
So yay.
Easy recipe.
Awesome. All right, guys, the Americanized chicken is all finished. It looks beautiful. Super crusty, or not crusty, but super crunchy skin. But it looks so good and delicious. Now we're gonna go ahead and throw in the tandoori chicken. Here is the tandoori chicken. I just put butter on top, and then I filled it with some onions, tomatoes, and green peppers. So I'm heating the oven to 180 degrees Celsius, and I'm gonna cook it for an hour. So after 30 minutes, I'm gonna flip it, and then cook it another 30 minutes, and then it should be done. So let's go put it in the oven, micro oven. But it's looking amazing. And the veggies will serve as a really nice extra side dish for anyone who wants it. All right, guys, and that is it. I said, look who arrived! So we just finished with all the food. She brought some good, delicious stuff. She's finishing up with the fruit salad.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to try that. And then she also made some homemade mushroom soup, which is going to be very good, isn't it? And you were just so happy. Happy.
Say hi, Sanita.
Say hi.
Well, bye-bye.
All right,
You know you say bye-bye.
She's like, I'm just going to smile. Just
Yeah.
going to smile. All right, so, yeah. Perfect. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Feliz Navidad.
Yeah, Feliz Navidad.
She's like, okay. All right, Maya. All right, so let's just go ahead and show all of the yummo stuff. So here we have some barbecue chicken meatballs. We have green bean casserole, homemade gravy. We have our chocolate pudding pie. This is our tandoori chicken. Some butter sweet corn, homemade rolls, which wow, they look so amazing.
Really good.
Mashed potatoes, just simple salted mashed potatoes. We have our coconut cream pie, our eggnog. This is our simple Americanized chicken. We're gonna open up our cranberry sauce when everyone's ready to eat. This is the delicious mushroom cream soup that Lorena made. We have our peanut butter pie, and then we have our gingerbread cookies, our homemade punch, and I think I got that right. Oh, deviled eggs, I forgot.
They're in the fridge.
Yeah, I'll grab the deviled eggs here. But wow, guys, This looks amazing. Fill the whole table. We have no room.
Yeah, we don't even have room for the devil cakes.
Exactly. So, yum, yum, yum.
Yeah. Yum, yum, yum.
Hello. We just actually got the eggnog out.
Yeah.
Alcoholic eggnog.
Yes.
Thank you.
Rice Krispies, mi amor.
So you are making here, is this like is it something you have regularly in Mexican Christmases? Is this something, or do you have it regularly in general, or just for the holidays?
No, this is Christmas special.
Christmas special. What's all in it? What do you have in it?
It is apple, cherries, it's not nutmeg. Pecan nuts.
Pecan? Oh, okay, pecan nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Raisins.
Ooh.
We got the black ones.
Black ones, okay. Yeah, I see more the regular brown, with the deep brown?
Yeah, kind of brown.
Okay.
These cherries.
Okay.
Milkmaid. I don't know how you call this in English, but for me
It's just regular cream.
It's a cream.
Yeah, it is cream.
Yeah.
Heavy cream or something?
It can be heavy cream.
Okay.
I mean, we substitute the heavy cream with this one. Recipes. Yeah, with recipes. And yeah, we just mix it.
Amazing though. Wow.
It's supposed to come pinkish, but the syrup of
the cherries wasn't so bright.
So
I've never actually had this type of fruit salad, so I'm super excited to try it. It looks amazing.
You love it. Hopefully.
Anything with fruit in it, I'm happy with. Seriously. So yum, yum, yum.
Yum.
Hello.
Hi.
I think they're dirty. They might be dirty.
Who's that?
Hello, how are you? Merry
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Oh, you're cute.
Thanks. It was so awesome. Food was fantastic. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, bye.
You guys got her little talking of goodies?
Yeah.
Okay, Thank you. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Yes. Bye. Ta-ta. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna end the video here. I know I didn't get as much as I want to record at night, but everyone started showing up and then we just kind of started chit-chatting, playing music and eating, and we didn't really quite go and eat at one time. Everyone kind of ate when they were hungry, but at the end everyone loved it. Everyone thought it was delicious and tasty, and so I'm just so grateful that everyone enjoyed it as much as I did. And I have a full belly. Everyone went home. It's pretty late. I'm super tired. Worked really hard the last couple of days. Tomorrow is going to be a big cleaning day for me, but that is okay. Totally worth it in the end. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button because it really helps to support my channel. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!